What's up, guys? It's Hardcore Crypto here. In this video, we shall be taking a good look at Bitcoin. Now, as you can see, Bitcoin is still doing very well. From the higher time frame, as you can see right here from the monthly time frame, it is still doing so well. Nothing too serious for us to take note of here, other than the fact that Bitcoin is still doing very well. And looking at things right here, even from the daily time frame right here, you could see that just like I've been saying for a very long time, Bitcoin has been trying its possible best to stay at major support right here. And you could see right here that after we retested major resistance right here, we broke out of that resistance. And with the look of things, I think it's very obvious for us to see that Bitcoin is in no way trying to be bearish. Maybe we can be bearish in the future, but for now, mid-term, I think, or short-term, I think we can only get a little bit of pullbacks, but every other thing is still very much bullish for Bitcoin. So from this daily time frame right here, you could see we broke out of this resistance right here at 79,000 or roughly 79,000 level. We broke out of that level. We kind of had a little bit of fake out right here. So I think before closing out today, we should probably be finding support at $79,868 before we could ride all the way to $84,000. So I would say worst case scenario is we having to end having to break below this level at 79,900, retest and end up getting rejected and dumping even further, so probably $71,000. So looking at the other chart right here, we could also see it clearly that Bitcoin has broken above the major support right here, or from the weekly bear flag pattern. As you can see, this right here is a bear flag pattern, and if you look at it from the daily time frame right here, you could see that it's kind of confusing, because at the end of the day, we do want to see Bitcoin to react in either two ways. From the daily right here, you could see we broke out. Sorry about that. We broke out, and we are definitely trying as much as we can to stay above this major level, which this major level at 79,900. So at the end of the day, 79,900 is definitely a level we want to stay before running all the way to our next major resistance, which is probably $87,000 based on this chart. Worst case scenario, once we break below this major support right at 79,800 or 900, we are most likely going to retest and drop even much further to $74,000. So I think this is just majorly it for this other charts, and based on what we can see here from this chart right here, we've gotten rejected from a major resistance right here, which is definitely this resistance level at 81,000. So we've gotten rejected from this level, and right now it's either we drop all the way down to probably worst case scenario, I think worst case scenario, we could drop all the way down to $75,000 range. Once we're able to find support around here, we could probably drop a little bit down to 73,600 before rallying much higher. I think this is probably going to be the worst case scenario before we could rally all the way to 95,000, and then we could probably get rejected from there and dump even much lower. So I think this is what we should have in mind in terms of the USDT dominance right here. The USDT dominance has been doing it's kind of reversed towards the upside, which was definitely not what we wanted to see. But though yesterday I made it known to us that we could probably get a lower high before getting a lower low. This is definitely what I'm talking about. So you could see we are trying to retest this major resistance at 7.28%. Once we get rejected from here, we are most likely going to be heading towards this level at 6.78%, because when we get to that level, then I can say this is probably going to be the level we'll be worried if the USDT dominance will spike up for most altcoins to dump, or we end up breaking lower in order for altcoins to still rally. So I think this is definitely what we should have in mind. And looking at the crude oil right here, the crude oil is looking more bearish than bullish. You could see right here from the 4 hours time frame, we could see clearly that we have retested major resistance, and I made it known to us yesterday. If you've been following up with my daily Bitcoin upload, I made it known to that we could still rally all the way to this resistance at $98 before dumping even much lower. So you could see we've gotten the major retest that we need. So I think you can probably short the crude oil from the trade file. I think shorting it is actually one of the ways to make some money, which I would also want to do that, but I don't think I have the capital for that. So I think we are most likely going to keep on getting a lot of rejection from this level right here, this downtrend. As you can see, we've gotten rejected from here. We are most likely going to be dropping all the way down to $89. Once we are able to get there, maybe worst case scenario, we could rally all the way to $95 before dumping all the way to $77 and even lower. So I think this is definitely what we should have in mind for the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is still very much good. It's still rallying, and just a little bit of correction. You could see once we've gotten a little bit of correction, we rally. A little bit of correction, we rally. So I think this rally we have to continue until we probably go as high as 7,678, as I've been saying. So yep, that is majorly it for Bitcoin video. I will definitely be here tomorrow to keep each and every one of us up to date. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, turn on post notification, smash that like button, and share this video with your friends, guys. Peace out.